Hey guys, welcome back to our Bulldogs Dynasty in NCAA Football 2003. Today we've got a huge matchup. It is the Egg Bowl, and we have to travel to Oxford, Mississippi to take on the 6-5 Ole Miss Rebels. Brian Martin on for the opening kickoff, and we are underway in Oxford. And there is Flowers returning it up past the 10-yard line and taken down at about the 18-yard line. Bill Flowers, wide receiver, has injured his knee on the play. Spurlock will pitch it out to Pearson, first play of the game, and he will lose 3 yards. Neil Nelson on the stop. Bill Flowers partially tore his ACL. His season is done. Spurlock going deep here, and Freifogel wide open. Nice catch. Big first down for the Rebels. 2nd and 11. Play action from Spurlock. Throws it on the left side to Hartfield, and he gets it up to about the 46-yard line. 3 consecutive completions for Spurlock. 3rd and 2. The fullback Baxter gets the ball, and Desmond Mikaloff will stop him short of the first down. Bulldogs take over after a nice punt at the 6-yard line. Here's Tops on an option. Justin Garrett, nice juke move from the big fullback, picking up 9 or 10 yards. 2nd and 1. Tops again options it out. Right side, Bryson Davis down to the 24-yard line. Davis carries have been limited this season compared to last year as Tops scrambles left side. He's going to pick up the first down here and more. Bryson Davis has seen a limited role this season as Jarius Norwood and Ken Tops have taken the majority of the carries as Ken Tops is just in the open field all the way down to the Rebels' 10-yard line. Unbelievable. Nobody really touched him the entire run. 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs from the 10-yard line. Tops scanning the field, throws it to the middle of the end zone, deflected off a couple players, and John Pena comes away with it. Sophomore tight end makes a spectacular catch. Let's see how many defenders this ball bounces off of. Tops kind of a risky pass here, bounces off of 2 defenders, and the second defender actually tipped it right back into John's hands for the touchdown. Bulldogs on top, 7-0 here in Oxford, Mississippi. Early lead here in the Egg Bowl. 3rd and 10 for Spurlock, and he's looking to throw it. Goes deep, looking for a big play. Intercepted by George Tyler. Freshman safety gets his 7th interception on the season. Having a great year. 37 tackles as well. A couple forced fumbles. He's a pretty hard hitter, and he has some great hands as he picks off Spurlock there. Bulldogs first in the nation on 3rd downs. They have a 3rd and 8 here, and that is Scott Goldberg wide open, and he gets it up to the 30-yard line. Huge pickup for the senior wide receiver. Tops up to 94 total yards so far here in the first quarter, looking for more, scanning the field, and he's going to take off up the middle. First down and more. Nice juke move. Gets down to about the 12-yard line. He's got 81 yards on 3 carries. Heisman hopeful Ken Tops looking for another score here. It would put him up big, and Scott Goldberg gets taken out the 1-yard line. A nice spinning catch. The pass was kind of behind him a little bit there. 1st and goal, last play of the first quarter, and Justin Garrett will walk into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs. Freshman fullback putting in some work today. 14-0 is now the score. Bulldogs looking to open it up on their rival Rebels. 3rd and 10 for Spurlock once again, going right side, and that is deflected, hit the back of the defender. If he turned around, Moreno would have had a pick. 4th and 10, they're going to punt it away here. That is Norwood at his own 40-yard line. Up past midfield, past the 40, and taken down at the 37-yard line. A nice return there, about 23 yards for Jarius Norwood. Bulldogs looking to get their 8th first down of the game. Tops, nice cutback, and he is crushed, and he fumbles it. Ole Miss will recover it. Howell scoops it up. Big turnover as the Rebels are looking to get back into this ball game. -1 rushing yards for them today. 3rd and 12. Spurlock throwing it left side, wide open. Nice one-handed catch by Johnson. Down to the 48-yard line. First down, Rebels. Looking to get a decent drive going here. With just over 5 minutes to go in the half. Here's the fullback, Baxter. Nice stiff arm there. Vicious stiff arm to Gabe Wallace. Very close to the first down. 2nd and 1. They'll give it off to Pearson up the middle, and he tries to break it out right side. But he does pick up the first down after a 4-yard pickup. 1st and 10, Spurlock dropping back, going left side, intercepted by Gabe Wallace, and he pitches it backwards, trying to make a play. Donnie Kramer will dive on it. Another interception for this Bulldog defense. Bunch of ball hawks out there. Second of the game, 2nd and 13 now for Tops. Scanning the field, he's got all day to throw it, and he goes right side, and Jose Jefferson cannot get his hand on it. He was wide open. 3rd down, 13 yards to go. Tops is going to pump fake here, go left side. Ray Bivens, he's got the 1st down and more. Nice juke move up to the 48-yard line. Ralph Kress is happy with his senior wide receiver. Here's Ken Tops looking to throw it again here, scrambling, biding his time, waiting, throwing it up to Ray Bivens. He did not get enough on that pass, and it is intercepted by Page, and he returns it up to the 30-yard line. That was just a lame duck, the second it left Tops' hand. Rebels back on offense, 3 minutes to go. Pearson is stuffed for a loss of 3. That is sophomore left outside linebacker Neil Nelson coming up to make a big play. 3rd and 13, Spurlock by himself in the backfield, and that pass is incomplete. Nice diving attempt there. Donnie Kramer on the coverage. Bulldogs will get a punt return here. Ridgeway boots it deep to the 30-yard line. Jarius Norwood back to return. And he jukes a man out past the 40. Jukes another man out past midfield once again. But a 22-yard punt return this time. Good field position to start off for Ken Tops. 2 minutes to go. Norwood will get a carry here. Right side jukes another guy out. And he gets another 1st down here for the Bulldogs. He has now got 1,000 yards rushing this season on 112 carries with 12 touchdowns. He did not get credit for 1,000 rushing yards last year. They do not count the bowl game stats in this game. 2nd and 10. Tops scrambling left side. And he's going to take off. Juke a man out past the 20. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown untouched is Ken Tops. Bulldogs go up big, 21-0. Spurlock looks to throw it here. He wants it all again. Going deep, and Freifogel past midfield makes a nice leaping catch in between 2 defenders. 1 minute and 8 seconds to go. 3rd and 10. Spurlock going deep again. Wide open is Freifogel, 82 yards on 3 catches so far. He beat Gabe Wallace. Not sure why the right outside linebacker was matched up on the number 1 receiver there. 1st and 10. Spurlock looking to throw all day. Nice job by the offensive line. Finally finds a man wide open, and it is Johnson. Nobody was even close to him. The offensive line did a tremendous job blocking up front for Spurlock there. And here's Tops hitting Ray Bivens for 8 or 9 yards on the left sideline. And the Bulldogs are trying to get some extra points here before the half ends. 2nd and 2. Tops scrambling right side. And he's going to throw it, and he's got Jensen wide open. That's Brandon Jensen, the freshman tight end, the 2nd-string tight end, picking up a 1st down. 3rd and 10, though. And Tops is going to look to throw it again here. And he is sacked at the 42-yard line. The protection broke down. And that is going to do it for the first half of play. 21-7 is the score. And the Bulldogs get the ball to start the second half. That is Fred Reed, 7 yards deep in his own end zone. He's going to take it out. Juke a man out past the 20, 25, down to the 30-yard line. So 38-yard return for senior running back Fred Reed. 1st and 10. Tops will go draw play to Norwood, who picks up 11 yards on a 1st down, trying to counter the pressure off the edge. Norwood closing in on 2,500 yards for his career as Tops pump fakes. All day to throw. Nice job by the offensive line. Tops will finally launch it in the middle of the field to Scott Goldberg, and he picks up a good chunky yardage and a 1st down. Tops now over 100 passing yards and 100 rushing for the day. 2nd and 7. Scanning the field all day again. He's going to take off left side. He's going to pick up this 1st down and slide to save his body down at the 24-yard line. 1st down, Bulldogs. Tops has 128 yards on the ground so far, and he's going to evade the defender there, and he finally caught up to him at the 22-yard line. That is another sack for the Rebel defense. Outside linebacker with the sack. Mike Randall on for the field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it is through the uprights. 24-7 is now the score with 3:48 to go in the 3rd quarter. Spurlock launches one deep, and it is caught by Rogers in double coverage. in between two freshman DBs, George Tyler and Bernard Moreno. Unbelievable catch there. Spurlock 10 of 21, 171 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks today. And he goes quarterback draw this time. And he gets down to about the 22-yard line. One of the best runs on the day for the Rebels. Spurlock taking over for Eli Manning, who was drafted number 7 overall in the NFL draft by the Carolina Panthers. And he has done a pretty decent job so far this year. Looking to go 7-5 on the year for them. If they do lose this game, they'll be 6-6, and they might still make a bowl game. So not bad for Spurlock in his first year as a starter as he hits Hartfield at the 1-yard line. Nice catch, 1st and goal upcoming for the Rebels. Tight end in motion to the left side. Spurlock's going to hand it off to Pearson, and he's going to get in the end zone for 6. 24-14 is now the score here in Oxford, Mississippi. Nice run right up the middle. And the ensuing kickoff is kicked deep to Jarius Norwood, who has 3 kick returns for touchdowns this season. He's going to go up past the 20. Juke spins a man out and gets past the 30, pitches it, trying to make a play, and it is recovered by Ole Miss. Costly turnover by the junior halfback. Rebels looking to get right back in it here. If they score a touchdown, they will only be down by 3 points. As Spurlock goes left side, intercepted by Donnie Kramer, and there goes that theory. And Spurlock is trying to chase him down, finally does. But a huge interception. Both teams have 3 turnovers today. Sloppy football, to say the least. Tops options out, and he takes it up the middle. 1st down and more, picks up 12 yards. He's got 136 on the ground, 108 in the air. 244 total. And Norwood gets a carry here, and he picks up about 8 yards after a false start penalty. He's got 42 yards on the ground today on 8 carries. 2nd and 7, final play of the 3rd quarter, and Tops will be sacked once again, and he loses 6 yards on that play right up the middle. 3rd and 12, 4th quarter now. Tops pump fakes, goes deep. He's got a man, and it is deflected. He wanted Jose Jefferson, and the DB got his hand in there at the last second to deflect that pass away. That'll send on Mike Randall for a pretty long field goal here, 53 yards. The kick is up, and it is no good. He just missed it to the left. It might have been a little short as well. Tough break for the sophomore kicker. 3rd and 8 for the Rebels. They go over the middle, and Spurlock was off the mark entirely. I'm not sure who he was throwing that to. Here's Ken Tops, and he gets rocked in the middle of the field. He has injured his chest on the play, and we'll have to send in Todd Joseph on 3rd and 9. And he goes over the middle to Jose Jefferson, and he just overthrew him. 2nd and 10 for the Rebels as the Bulldogs went 3 and out. And Spurlock picks up 5 yards up the gut on a quarterback draw. 3rd and 6. Spurlock looking to throw it again here. Goes left side. Gabe Wallace gets beat by Johnson, and Neil Nelson is there to make the stop. 2 linebackers covering a slot receiver. Big mismatch there. Spurlock is now 14 of 28. Over 200 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. So he goes over the middle to Johnson, who picks up 9 more yards. Rebels looking to get into this game. Trying to make a comeback. And there is Freifogel beating George Tyler, the freshman safety. Freifogel having himself a heck of a game. Over the 100-yard mark receiving. The Rebels are back in this. 24-21 is now the score here in Oxford, Mississippi. Tyler just misjudged where the ball was going there. Ole Miss on to kick it off. That is Fred Reed at the goal line. He's going to go up the middle and juke a man out. Jukes outside, breaks a tackle. Taken down at the 28-yard line. Heck of a return by Fred Reed. Ken Tops will miss the rest of this game, so we need Todd Joseph to get a few first downs here and run this clock out. Here's Justin Garrett with a nice 8-yard run to start off the drive. He's got 20 yards on 5 carries with a touchdown in today's game. 2nd and 2. Norwood gets the carry, stuffed at the line, cuts it back out. Nice juke, and he somehow picks up 7 or 8 yards on that run. Amazing agility. Bulldogs now have 212 yards on the ground, and Norwood will get another carry. and pick up 4 or 5 more yards up the middle. Looking for another third down conversion here. And they'll option out left side. Bryson Davis will get the first down and more. Keep it inbounds at the 43-yard line. Davis has 296 yards this season on 40 carries with 2 touchdowns. Here's Norwood with a pitch, and he'll pick up 4 more yards. 3rd and 5. They need this first down to end the ball game. Nice blocking on the outside by Scott Goldberg, and Norwood gets the first down. And that'll be enough for the Bulldogs to run this clock out. Norwood with 76 yards today. Amazing blocking on the outside by Scott Goldberg to seal the victory there. Ken Tops, player of the game, 7 of 16, 108 yards. But he had close to 150 rushing yards with a touchdown pass and a touchdown run. 24-21 is the final. The Ole Miss Rebels drop to 6-6. And the Mississippi State Bulldogs are number 1 still going into the SEC championship game. And later on in this video, towards the end, we will see who we face in the SEC title game and see if we can't win our first championship in this series. 350 yards of offense for the Bulldogs, 108 passing, 242 on the ground, 5 of 10 on third downs. 3 turnovers is just unacceptable. And we did not score any points there in the fourth quarter. The Rebels were making a furious comeback, but too many turnovers cost them the ball game. Top sacked 3 times as well. 132 yards on the ground with a touchdown, long of 51. Justin Garrett also had a touchdown run. Scott Goldberg led the team with 3 receptions, 51 yards. Rusty Holloway allows a sack on the year again. I believe that is his 3rd. Still having a great year. Great senior season. Slovakia Griffith and Neil Nelson tackles for a loss. No sacks once again. Gabe Wallace, George Tyler, and Donnie Kramer all had interceptions. Antoine Finch also had a deflection. Mike Randall, 1 of 2. He missed a 52-yarder, I believe, today. Brian Martin, nice punt. And we will take on the Florida Gators in a rematch from Season 1 SEC Championship game. They are 8-4 on the year. We are 11-1, still ranked number 1. And if we win this game, we will be in the national championship game. If we lose, who knows how far we will drop, since we already have 1 loss on the season coming to Auburn. But I look forward to that game, and I can't wait to bring it to you guys. That game will be out Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how swamped my schedule is. But I'll see you guys in the comments section below. Leave a like and subscribe if you are new. But until Monday, with the Houston Texans video, take it easy, guys.